Oh yeah, I'm looking pretty. I'm looking pretty good. Now, if we could just turn off this fan, maybe I'll sound good too. Better. What's up, ladies and germs? It's your boy Passion. Once again, reminding you to face your fears and follow your dreams. But I'm here today to talk about door-to-door sales. And door-to-door sales is something that's near and dear to me and both intimidating to others. And I want to teach everyone out there how to make it work for them if you are on the same journey that I'm on of starting a food truck. When I was first choosing to start a food truck, I was mulling over ideas on how to raise money. And in the beginning, I had two ideas to start out with. It was to sell items on eBay, and it was to potentially, just ask for money. Just ask for money for my GoFundMe. Just ask people. And, it started off as me just asking people at their, just asking people that I know, just asking friends, family, sharing on the internet, among other things. But later on, I acknowledged that I had, I acknowledged that I had door-to-door sales experience. If you guys don't know, I had a job for a window company called LEI Home Enhancements, where we would knock doors to set appointments for people to purchase windows. And I got the idea of going door to door to raise money for my GoFundMe for my food truck that I planned on buying, which I still plan on buying. I'm just going about it a different way. I'm going the grant direction. I might also take out a loan, but those are different videos for a different day. So this video mainly is just to give you guys some tips and tricks on how to effectively knock doors and make money. Because I can safely say that I've made over $800 just knocking doors. I made $800 in about 2 months knocking doors. And I'm going to tell you guys how to do it. So that's what this video is about. First things first, once again, what's this whole channel about? It's about faith in yourself. And that's what you have to have in order for knocking doors to work for you. You have to believe in yourself. You have to have confidence in yourself. You have to go up there knowledgeable about why you're there. You have to make the person you're talking to feel comfortable with you being there, because they don't know you. Most people are not interested or weirded out by people knocking on their doors. I know plenty of people in my family who would never open the door for anyone. And that's also another thing. You have to make sure that the doors you're choosing to knock and the areas you're choosing to go make sense. Okay? People with money to give away typically don't live in, urban or rural areas. Those are typically people who are struggling to get by, just like you or me, who work a 9 to 5 and don't have the money to just give to you. So that is advice number 2. Tip number 2, make sure you're knocking in places where people seem like they're making a decent amount of money. That's what all the door-to-door sales companies do. They map out their locations and they go to specific locations that make sense. For instance, knocking doors, we're not about to go into a area where the homes are probably worth 150 to 200K. Those people probably work 9 to 5s and are in no way, shape, or form interested in even opening the door for you. Go to areas where the homes are around 250 to 300 or more. Those are people that are typically a bit older, typically people with a lot more money that live in nicer neighborhoods that feel safer about not only giving you money, but even opening the door for you in the first place. And in my experience, that has worked very well. Tip number 3, have a script, have a script, but don't go by the script. You want to go up there to the door knowing what you're going to say to the person, but you don't want to sound like you're reading from a teleprompter. It makes you sound less genuine. It makes you sound like a salesman. You want to know what you're going to talk about. At the same time, you don't want to come off as a salesman. That's tip number 3. Don't come off as a salesman, but know what you're going to say and how you're going to say it. Tip number 4, offer them a product for their time. One idea that I had was when I first started knocking to get money for my GoFundMe is when I would knock on people's doors, people that chose to donate to me, I rewarded them with home-baked cookies. Being that I am a chef and a baker, I decided to bake cookies for the people that chose to donate to me. And, people really enjoyed that. You can offer people the cookies before they even... See, I only gave cookies to people that donated, but you can give cookies to people that choose not to donate, or you can offer the cookies before you even say the pitch, or you even tell them why you're there. You can tell them, I'm here to promote my GoFundMe, or to, what's a good thing to say? I'm here to ask for donations for my GoFundMe. Anything would help, and as a thank you for your donation, I have made home-baked cookies, and I would like to give you a couple as a token of appreciation for your donation. That's something you could say to them, and it works. People are usually extremely grateful for that. People typically want to know what you're going to do for them, or like people really have the mindset of what's in it for me. So you have to provide that for them. You have to give them a reason to even care. Because like I said, they don't know you. If anything, as soon as you start talking, they already want you gone. And that's tip number 4. Offer them a product in return. Tip number 5. Enjoy it. Just enjoy it. I'll tell you that knocking doors for me works so well because I actually enjoy, just talking to people, and then actually getting a donation, and that dopamine hit of actually getting a donation, someone that actually cared about what I was doing, makes me feel so good that I'm skipping to the next door. I'm skipping to the next door to talk to the next person. I mean, you never know who you're going to talk to. I mean, I've met financial consultants, business consultants at some of these doors that have offered me more than just money. They've offered me, financial aid and, advice on funding and promoting my food truck. You never know who you're going to meet at a door. You might meet a really good person who really respects what you're trying to do. You might meet a food truck connoisseur who wants to take down your name and your information and know when your food truck is going to open and where it's going to be. People are nice people that are cool with you knocking on their door and, heard you and like you and think you're a genuine person will want to talk to you. They'll want to get to know you. They'll want to know more about you. So, yeah, enjoy what you're doing. And above all, just have confidence, man. Just have confidence. It's not as intimidating as you think. They're just people like you or me. Just talk to them, engage with them, be genuine, be kind, be respectful. Above all, one thing you don't ever do this. This is a big no. Never push too hard with people, because that opens them to potentially calling the police on you or creating issue, and we want to make money here. We don't want to cause trouble to people. You're already an annoyance to them by knocking on their door and bothering them. Don't hassle them and don't try to hustle them. It's disrespectful. Secondly, never knock on someone's door after dark when when it starts to get dark outside, or when it starts to get, when the sun goes down, you leave. You don't keep knocking on people's doors late night. It's very scary to a lot of people. It's very scary to a lot of people. And to be truthfully honest, like, it was just in the news, people are getting door-to-door salesmen are getting shot for next to nothing. Now, what's going to happen when you pull up on someone's door in the middle of the night and they don't know you? They don't know why you're there. They can barely even see you. These are things you have to think about. So that's why I'm telling you, be respectful, be mindful of people. If you sense something, or you feel something, just say you're not here to cause any trouble. You don't want any problems, and I'll be on my way. Do not hustle people, and do not knock on their doors after dark. That puts you in danger. And after all, we're not here to risk our lives. We're here to live out our dreams in the best way we know how. So that's a video. Those are my tips for knocking on doors. I hope you found this video educational, and I hope you learned something here. I've got a lot more content coming later down the line. I've got some food truck interviews that I'm working on. I'm going to be talking to a number of food truck owners to, pick their brains and understand what it is you're getting into in the food truck industry, and really how to be successful in the food truck industry. So make sure you look out for those videos. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Face your fears. Passion out.
What? I'm making records, my fabric's expensive. You think I'm a shepherd? What? I'm breaking records, my shorty got snow that she blow, ain't no leopard.